Dear Dan, is it possible to write better copy faster?
It's not only possible, it is critical that you write copy faster. You see, sometimes I have copywriters, they fight with me on this, even have my students to fight me on this, that they don't believe that they could write better copy faster. They think in order to write great copy, it takes a lot of time. It's simply not true. And I'm going to prove to you why it's not true. Because one of the mistakes that I see a lot of copywriters make is they spend a lot of time getting good. And once they get good, and they are good, but then it takes them a long time to craft anything, to crank out some good copy. So they're good, but takes a long time. What they don't realize is how prolific you are as a copywriter or any kind of writer has a direct impact to how much money you actually make. Example, let's say you charge $100 per email, and let's say you write 30 emails and your clients pay you $3,000, and this is how much time it takes. But what if you could produce the same amount of emails, there are 30 emails, but it only takes you half the time? What happens? You just double your income, and that also means that free up your time to take on more gigs, to take on more paying opportunities. Writing fast is not just the key to good writing, writing fast is the key to good earning as well. The very concept that I'm about to teach you is the foundation of all speed writing. So think about it. The faster you write, the more straightforward, the more simple your writing will be. Now, we're talking about writing to sell. We're talking about writing to persuade and influence. And one of the keys to writing to persuade is you want to write the way that you talk. You want to be conversational. You don't want to be so academic and so formal, because that's not the way that we talk, and that's not what gets people to buy. So the faster we write, the better we write. So the more prolific you are as a writer, the better your writing will be. So think about when you're writing, you're typing away on your keyboard or you're writing. And if you are stopping every single sentence and you try to edit it and you try to think about it and you try to change the words, what the problem is, you're not flowing. You're not writing the way that you talk. How do you know when you're very good? Ideally, you want your writing speed to be the same as your talking speed. That way, you're not filtering, you're not editing, you're just writing the way that you talk, and that's the best writing of all. This is the most powerful speed writing concept you'll ever learn. The human mind only needs 3 words, 3 meaningful words. To the average person, they're simply nouns and verbs. But to a copywriter, that is the very engine of speed writing. So let me teach you exactly how this works. Let's do it together. For now, I want you to blank out your mind as much as possible. Empty your mind. Don't think about anything. In a moment, I'm going to give you 3 simple words. And when I give you those words, I want you to come up with a scene, an imagery, a story. Comment below and type that in. And let's go through this together. Are you ready? Okay. Here are the 3 words I'm going to give you. Ocean, beach, beer. Ocean, beach, beer. Go ahead and write in the comment section. Do it now. So, what did you come up with? Maybe you came up with an idea, a man just sitting on the beach looking at the ocean and just enjoying a bottle of beer. Maybe you're thinking about a person writing a letter, putting into an empty beer bottle and throw it in the ocean. Maybe you're thinking about a husband waiting for the wife near the beach, just waiting for someone. Whatever you came up with, if I was to share these 3 words with 200 different people, they will all come up with 200 variations and 200 different stories. So isn't this powerful? What it means is, as long as you give your brain 3 meaningful words to work with, forget using I, we, all of that, put it aside. If you could give your brain 3 words to work with, your mind could automatically create a story like that on the spot. And this applies to your landing page, your sales page, your ad, your email. It applies to everything that you do. Wherever you want to tell a story, and remember that facts tell but stories sell. And the next thing you want to do is to time yourself, because it is the only way that you know you're writing faster. As a copywriter, the last thing you want to do is say, hey, you know what? I'm going to write this particular project and I'm going to work on it until I am done. You do not do that. What you want to do is you want to say, okay, I'm going to give this project 1 hour of my time, or I'm going to give this email 20 minutes of my time. Now, in the beginning, when you're getting started, you may not be able to finish that within that period of time, but that's okay. When you time yourself, you will notice you get faster, and that builds your confidence. And before you know it, you thought it's going to take you this much time to write the copy. It only takes you this much time. And now your productivity has improved. Your speed has dramatically improved. And when you are writing, you have to put aside your critical mind. Don't add it. I don't care if there's misspelling. I don't care if you're going to change the word. I don't care there's like any kind of errors. Do not add it. Just let it flow. Go back. You can always add it later. But when you're writing, you want it to flow. Just like Bruce Lee said, you want to be like water. If you want one of the most powerful tools to help you to write better copy faster, easier, and save you hours of writing time, make sure to go to InstantScripts.com. This simple to use software will unleash your writing ability like never before.